top of the day to you all out there. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone and when I'm able to upload this video. I just have to do this video. Just look at what I've just pasted there. We are owing 77 trillion. Trillion. Not million, not billion, trillion. That's what we are owing. So this is a report by the government. It's the Ministry of Debt that came out with this report. That the next government that is coming is going to inherit these debts. The next government that is coming is going to inherit this debt. And that is, we are aware. We know what is going on. And that is why we are shouting. That is why we have been shouting. Because we know that we are in a dark tunnel. We know that we are in a dark tunnel. And the only way to come out of this darkness is if we get the right leader. Look at Ebiloko, APC. Do you think, just be frank to yourself, be truthful to yourself, do you think Tinubu has the capacity, has the wherewithal to carry us out of this dilemma, to carry us out of this predicament? He has said he's going to recruit 100 million into the army, feed them with why, beans, corn, and all the rest. Is that how we are going to get out of this political mess? Forget about the insecurity. Forget about the social injustice. Forget about the religious problem we have. Forget about the ethnic brouhaha that we are going through. Economically, we are dead. Economically, Nigeria is dead. And the only way we can survive, the only way we can survive out of this predicament is to get somebody that has the economic base, that has the competent character to be able to drag us out of this darkness. A man that has the vision. Do you think Tinubu has that vision to drag us out? Listen to, I'm not asking you to do anything for me. Just listen to all his manifesto. How he's saying that we will create job, we will employ 100 youths, we will do this, we will do this. Would that solve our problem? Would that solve our problem? Now let's come to Atiku. If you ask Atiku how he intends to solve the Nigeria problem, what did he say? He said he's going to privatize, sell NNPC. And that is the only revenue we have. Mono economy. The only revenue we have is the refinery. And Atiku said he's going to privatize the refinery, which means he's going to sell them out. Does his approach or the way he wants to go about it, does it look as if he has the answer to the problem? Peter Obi, now let's come to Peter Obi. Peter Obi has said that one of the problems we have is wastage. Wastage. We keep wasting money. The borrowing that Buhari has done, what has he done with it? Nothing. He has borrowed and shared within his cabinet, his government, and that's all. So how has that helped us? How has his borrowing helped us? And that is why we are all singing. Peter Obi has said that wastage, we are wasting too much money. Wasting too much money. And if he comes in, one of the way we're able to save is through cutting down our cost of governance. He is the man that have a clear understanding about how to go about our debts. There's one thing you should know. When you have debt, 77 trillion, it means you don't have a reserve. It means your budget is negative. It means your currency don't have power. It means your currency is worthless. How does it feel for you to hold 10,000 naira on you? Then you go to the exchange and you said you want to change 10,000 naira. And what they'll do, they'll give you £10. £10 for 10,000 naira. £10. What can you buy with £10? For example, this is just an example. What can you buy with £10? And that is why we are making, that is why we are crying. Peter Obi is the only hope to this, our economic woes, economic problem. A lot of people are accusing Obasanjo for endorsing Peter Obi. Obasanjo is a man that have been in power as a military and as a civilian. He has been there for 8 years as a civilian. He understands what it takes to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He understands the tax. He understands the hardship. He understands the zeal that a presidential candidate or a presidency have to put on. He understands all this, and that is why he has endorsed Peter Obi. He did not endorse Peter Obi because he liked Peter Obi too much. No. He endorsed Peter Obi because he loved Nigeria too much. If you read his letter, it was only 2 paragraphs he dedicated to Peter Obi. 80% of the letter Obasanjo wrote was to the youth. That the power lies in the youth of this country. The future of this country belongs to the youth, to the land beyond. And that is why he's giving his last wish that we should please vote Peter Obi. He has seen it that Peter Obi is the best man qualified out of the 18 presidential candidates we have. And that is why he endorsed Peter Obi. And for those of you who don't really know, Peter Obi said something that I really fancy about him. He said that he's not coming to make you happy. He's coming to solve Nigeria's problem. He's coming to solve Nigeria's problem. He will not take any decision for an individual. He is going to take decision collectively. His decision is going to be based on collective pros of his decisions, collective gain of his decision, collective advantage of his decision. That is what he said. He is going to be the president of all Nigerians and not the president of an individual. And for we to move out of this darkness, for Nigeria to move out of this darkness, we need to do it collectively. And that is why Peter Obi said that his government is going to be the government of national unity. So what are you waiting for? What is there for you to see? This is the man. Why a governor? The office of the first lady was wiped out. That is some of the ways we can save revenue to pay our debts. That is some of the ways we can save. Imagine president going on an international trip, going with 30 entourage, 30 people following the president to go for a United Nations summit. And he is the one that is going to make the speech. He only have to go with the secretary and probably the personal assistant. And that's all. Those are the ways Peter Obi said we will cut the cost of governance in order for us to pay our debts. If not, I want you to do this simple arithmetic for me. We are close to 230 million people. Divided by 77 trillion. Every Nigerian is owing over 300,000 naira. for what I knew nothing about. I am owing 300 and more thousand naira. And that is why we are calling on all. We are calling on everybody. Everybody cannot be wrong about Peter Obi. The obedient movement is so organic. Nobody is being paid. Everybody is doing it voluntarily. Sometimes I wake up to edit video for 4 hours because I am fully aware that if it comes in, majority of Nigerians are going to be happy. You can see from my tone of voice, I've got flu, but I still decide I'm going to make this video because Peter Obi is the only hope. And Peter Obi is the man of the people, is the man for the people. So if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, this is IDTV. We are global and social commentators. Please subscribe to this channel. For the whole of this month and next month, half of next month, we're going to be Obi-centric because Obi becoming the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is a must. So we'll ask you to like and comment. Let's know how we can improve on this channel. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. And as it is the culture in this channel, we will catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say jokes, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista. Thank you.